he leaned over at one point and he said, man, he said, I want you to come with me. He said, I'm running for president and I need you. Well, I got to meet Reverend back in 78, 79, when he was going to Arab events around in Chicago mainly. And then I got to know his chief advisor, Jack Odell, who became a mentor and extraordinary man. Wise as anyone I'd ever dealt with in politics and in life. And Jack told me, he said, Reverend's going to the Middle East and needs a briefing.
Yeah.
And so I met with Reverend first time. We hit it off. He went. He came to our Palestine Human Rights Campaign convention before he left. And then in 83 rather, we were having our convention and he came. It was in LA. And he leaned over at one point and he said, man, he said, I want you to come with me. He said, I'm running for president and I need you. And I said back to him, I said, Reverend, I've spent 4 years building this organization. I just can't walk away from it. He said, man, you're going to do more in the next 4 months for your community than you did in the last 4 years. Well, I thought about it, talked to my wife about it, whatever, and decided to take a leave of absence at ADC and join him. And he turned out to be right. I mean, the energy that created in the community, the unity that it created in the community, the visibility that it gave the community was just beyond belief. It was the first presidential campaign to welcome Arab Americans. It actually helped us define the community as a community. And in an interesting way, by the end of the campaign, I remember Jesse came to me at one point and said, man, he said, your people made it. I said, what do you mean? He said, every time we do a fundraiser, the papers would say, the Arabs gave Jackson, the Arabs this. He said, we just did one in San Diego. There was no press coverage. He said, it's just becoming normal.